Bugdom, my favorite video game of all time. I'm going to tell you all about the history of Bugdom. Bugdom was created by a talented man named Brian Greenstone, who founded Pangea Software. Bugdom began development in 1998, around the time that Disney Pixar's movie A Bug's Life came out in theaters. However, I emailed Brian Greenstone, and he told me that Bugdom and the movie A Bug's Life was a complete coincidence. Apple asked Pangea Software if Pangea could make a G-rated game ready by 1999 to 2000. Greenstone went ahead and started development on a game that would help Pangea become more well-known. I asked Brian a question about what inspired him to make Bugdom. He told me that the idea of bugs and insects may have been inspired by another game he developed, Harley's Humongous Adventure on the Super Nintendo, which released in 1993. The game had bugs and insects as enemies, as you played as a scientist who accidentally shrank himself to the size of a bug. Anyways, let's get to the game. In this game, you play as a pillbug named Rolly McFly, whose ladybug friends have been kidnapped by the evil king of the fire ants, King Thorax, who took over the entire Bugdom, which is the bug version of the word kingdom, hence the game's name. Rolly has two main ways of attacking. He can use his foot to kick and roll into a ball. Rolly can use his kick to defeat enemies and break open walnuts to collect various items that will help him on his journey. Rolling into a ball allows Rolly to move a lot faster and ram into enemies. However, there is a limit to how long Rolly can stay in ball form. He can also jump to avoid enemies and cross gaps. Did I mention he could swim as well? The heads-up display on top of the screen shows the lives you have, special clovers you collected, your health, items in your inventory, the ball meter, and the ladybugs you saved. Rolly will face enemies such as flies with boxing gloves, ants that throw spears, bees that try to sting, and much more. The game contains 10 levels that you must complete to save the Bugdom and defeat King Thorax. You can collect items such as green clovers, which give you points, 4 blue clovers in most levels, and 4 gold clovers in the whole game. Raspberries give you health, a shell makes you temporarily invincible, a mushroom refills your ball meter, and more. Every once in a while, a walnut can have a buddy bug come out and follow you. This cute and friendly dude acts like a missile and instantly kills most enemies. The music in this game is absolutely beautiful. It is one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time, especially levels 4, 8, and 9. Some tracks have a happy sound to it, while some tracks sound more serious. This soundtrack just slaps. Here's a few. The goal in the levels is to get to the exit log at the end of every regular level except the boss levels. One of the boss levels will have you ride a dragonfly that can shoot fire at a beehive. You will run through grassy areas, a pond, a forest, a beehive, a level at night, and an anthill. On December 1st, 1999, Bugdom was officially released and was bundled with every single Mac. It received great reviews from many magazines and critics praising its colorful and impressive graphics, fun gameplay, and memorable music. In 2000, a Windows version was released, but however, this port was not made by Pangea, but by a company called Hoplite Research, owned by Take-Two Interactive. To be honest, in my personal opinion, they did an awful job. There are so many glitches and technical problems in this port, from graphical glitching, numerous audio problems, missing animations, crashing a lot, and save corrupting. This just shows how lazy Hoplite Research were in making this port. I mean, look at this. Does this look like it's been tested? In 2003, another Windows version was developed by Ideas from the Deep, or IFD for short. Unfortunately, this is based on the Hoplite research port, and as a result, all the bugs are still there, including some new ones. However, Take-Two Interactive apparently continued to publish their version of Bugdom without Pangea's permission, resulting in illegal copies. This prompted Ideas from the Deep to contact the FBI's crime division. Despite this, Take-Two Interactive continued to publish illegal copies of the game, and because of that, Hoplite Research's version of Bugdom is the most common and pirated Windows version out there. But still, both Windows ports suck. Play it on Macs. It's a million times better. Bugdom sold over 30,000 copies, which was really good at the time. This resulted in Pangea Software to release a demo of the Mac version on its website to help the game sell more. For years, I dreamed that one day Bugdom would get a remaster. In 2020, a huge fan of Pangea Software recompiled the whole game to make it work on modern computers. This was a dream come true for me. This new version released on Mac, Windows, and even Linux. And let me tell you, they all don't suck. All versions work exactly like the original release. It runs buttery smooth, fixes a few old bugs, and polishes up the interface with some new animations and quality of life improvements. I won't be providing a link to it because of YouTube's rules, but I'm sure you can find it if you're interested. This concludes my video on the history of Bugdom. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications on new videos from me. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.